Hi, I'm Vikram from California High School, and this is my Milestone 2 video for the ISS tracker. So my Milestone 2 was to be able to connect the ISS tracker to the internet. That was quite a bit harder than my Milestone 1, which was simply just downloading some files. I ran into many problems during this milestone. The to tell you about my problems, I had to tell you what I had to do. So before I had to connect it to the internet, I had to create something called a settings.toml file. So a settings.toml file contains your Wi-Fi information. It has the name of the Wi-Fi network you're connected to and its password. It keeps it separate from all the other codes so you can share it without also sharing your information. My first issue was so how it works is your code.py file that lets this connect to the internet imports it has to import some variables using an OS library from the settings.toml file. My first problem was that it would not import those settings from the settings.toml file. I tested this out with a test variable and it just wouldn't print. I don't know why this happened. I removed and inputted each line one by one in the settings.toml file, but no line was a problem. No line had any problems. I assume the problem was that I misplaced a quotation mark, which just altered what was the variable name and what was the actual value of the variable. My second problem came from when I misread the instructions on creating the code for the ISS tracker connecting to the internet. So it just told you to input the specific code it wanted you to input into the code.py file you were using. I misread that, made another code.py file, which was faulty and not working, and inputted the code, and I inputted it improperly into the faulty code.py file. So when it was in the background, I was testing my settings.toml file. That file was also named code.py, and so it just experienced errors after errors after errors. I thought it was on the set code.py file I was working on, but it came from the code.py file that was just sitting in the corner laughing at itself because it was crazy and didn't work. My problem stopped once I deleted the file, and now those were the problems I had to endure for this milestone. What comes next in the upcoming milestone is this actually displaying the location of the ISS on a map, since it's able to do that now since it's connected to the internet.